So, good evening. Good evening. We are back again with another stream. These streams have been popping recently as well, so thank you very much to everyone who's been watching. Make sure you do smash the likes up. Make sure you subscribe as well, literally millimeters from 61,000 subscribers, which is kind of mad. I'm literally 33 away. I've just looked. Mad. It was only 60K the other day, so the views have been mental. I can't lie. Over 200,000 views in the last 48 hours. So, listen, it's off a loss, so we're profiting off a loss, I suppose. But it's kind of funny because I've been sat here and all I've been seeing on social media all day is, oh, let's organize a protest. Oh dear, I'm going to come to that in a second. Listen, I'm dropping a vlog a little bit later on tonight. As soon as I come off of this, I'm going to start editing it. That'll drop on the Morley Gunner channel. It's pinned to the comment section of this stream. So make sure if you haven't subscribed, you can do so. That's flying as well at the moment. So big up to everyone enjoying the vlogs. And yeah, I'll be dropping another one later. But it's funny because I've been sat on YouTube a few times today. I've been sat on Instagram, Twitter. And it's funny watching all these people squirming. Like all these people that blocked me last year, cuss me behind my back, tell everyone, oh, he's negative. All of a sudden, they're Arteta out, which I find kind of funny. Why are you not trusting your process? You were telling me last year it's a 4-year process. You were telling me last year that I'm negative and I'm a Spurs fan. Oh, they beat my other team today, Man City, because we're on loan to Man City. It's not started too great. 2 losses out of 2. That bald fraud better fix up real quick. Otherwise, it's going to be Pep Guardiola out as well. But less of that for now. But listen, at the end of the day, I'm looking at it and I'm seeing people squirming. Oh, I am allowed to change my mind. Yeah, that's fine. Everyone's allowed to change their mind based on what they're witnessing. Of course they are. But when you want to come and chat rubbish to me for a year, 18 months, 2 years, whatever it is, you're fully getting it back. So yeah, I told everyone, I don't care if people think I'm being a prick about it. I am going to be the most sarcastic prick all season until this geezer's sacked. And then nobody can tell me nothing when we get the next manager. I told everyone about this guy and I was toxic. So yes, but like I said, we've got Chelsea at the weekend. Lukaku's back in training tomorrow, by the way. The Seaside Mustafi better fix up his game. Otherwise, he's getting absolutely battered. But there we go. Who knew? He's never played in a back 4 before at professional level. And all of a sudden, we put him in a back 4 and he's getting spun by Brentford. Like, come on. He's got no hope against Lukaku. It's like being fed to the Wolves or the Lions. He's going to get absolutely hammered. And Lukaku won't even be fully fit and he'll still have him up. Yeah, if you get the ball into Lukaku on the half turn, it's game over for Ben White. And Chelsea will do it regular, all game. And we're going to get hammered. I already know this. But at the end of the day, I've seen people all of a sudden want to do a protest again. Well, what's going on? I don't quite understand. This Clownbase has me in stitches. It's not a fan base, it's a clown base. They all revert to type. What is the point of sitting there for 18 months, 2 years, telling people trust the process when, let's be real, the process is run by the owner that you now want to do a protest against? Trust the process. Not really going to plan, is it, the process? Who knew? Yeah, who knew? And the funny thing is, the protest, the first protest, I think it was the Everton game. 5,000 people turned up. It was rocking. It was great. It was fantastic. Great, fantastic. Super fan-dabby dozy. Well done. And the second protest for Villarreal game, this manager that you're all trusting, but now not trusting, even though he's still got years left of his process that's run by the owner you don't like, so bent backwards mentality anyway, it turned into a clap fest. Let's clap for the team bus. It's the most important game of the season, Mikel Arteta told us. You must clap for the players as they come in on the bus. Despite what your feelings are about the club at the moment, it's a big game. Let's get everyone buzzed up. So this clapped fan base decided to clap. And then we went and lost the game on aggregate anyway. Well done, mate. Well done. And then the very next protest, about 100 people turned up singing about Tottenham. So if anyone thinks that I'm going to sit here and endorse and plug, well, obviously I'm plugging it because I'm talking about it, but I'm not endorsing this one bit. This fan base is a disgrace. Yeah, and people are having me up for it and say, you're this and you're that. Listen, I've been very right about this football club for years. years and years. Yeah, and people don't like facts. People would rather sit on their social media accounts, riding the wave of whatever's fashionable until that wave ends, and then it goes back the opposite way, and it's now more fashionable to be Arteta out, so we ride it back. No. Listen, you can do that, and that's fine. I understand that. Don't be doing it if you're out here actively cussing people for not trusting the process in the first place. Yeah, you're toxic, you're negative, you're a Spurs fan, you're a disgrace to the fans, you're this, you're that, you're a scumbag, blah, blah, blah. And now you want to tweet that and you want to put that on your Insta and Facebook and YouTube and, oh, but it's okay, I can change my mind, you absolute wasters. Yeah, the reason we are still got this manager in charge is because of people like that. And then, obviously, all of the super fans, the begs, the social media begs that are sell their nan for a retweet, obviously they're all now pushing, oh, the protest. Most of these have got the new kit with Saka on the back. So you've actively given the football club money this summer, but now you want to cry about the owner again because we lost to Brentford. I don't remember the owner picking the starting 11. I don't remember the owner bringing on Nuno Tavares, who's a left back, when we have 4 left backs at the football club. I remember the owner bringing him on and playing him at right back when we've got right backs on the bench. Makes no sense. I don't remember the owner making Granit Xhaka captain for the game. And then I don't remember the owner saying, I'll tell you what, Xhaka, you don't need to go and meet the press tonight after that embarrassing defeat to a team that are newly promoted. First time in what, God knows how many, I can't remember. I think it was 76 was the last year that we lost to a newly promoted team on opening day. So I tell you what, Xhaka, you don't have to go and do that. We'll get the new boy, Sambi Lokonga, to go and do it. Did Stan Kroenke authorise that? Oh, no, of course he didn't. It was Arteta, wasn't it? But now, to protect the manager, because it's edging towards Arteta out. So what I'll do is I'll say, we'll do a protest and it'll be Kroenke out, Arteta out, and Edu out. Oh, I see. Why don't you just have your own opinions and stick to them regardless of what people you don't know think? Like, makes no sense to me. Big up to Mr. Pads for your donation. Brother Lee, hope the family as well. They're very good, my friend. At least when we sit on 0 points after 3 games, minus 10 goal difference, pressure on the Clownbase will be at an all-time high. It will. And it's at an all-time high now. But this is the thing, mate, yeah? People will protect this manager still, and there is people doing it. And listen, that's up to them to protect him, yeah? Cool. The fact and reality is, we lost to Brentford. We don't look like scoring. Our top earner is apparently ill. The little midget that plays up front with him is apparently ill. And now they're linked to Barcelona. Yeah, of course they are. They got more chance of winning the league this season at Arsenal than getting a move to Barcelona. Barca are skin. Yeah. Oh, it's a swap deal for Coutinho. Of course it is, mate. Well done. Well done. And now what you do is all of the generic copy and paste merchants, the super fans, all the begs that were saying about Brazilian Revolution against Fulham, and Arteta's at the wheel. He's the best looking Spaniard we know. It's going to be the league inside 3 years or the Champions League inside 3 years. All of these people will now actively be putting out the propaganda over the next couple of days as to why Coutinho's swap deal is a great idea. No, I've got one. Thank you, babe. Is a great idea to swap him for Aubameyang. Yeah. The same people were sitting there cussing me when I said sell Aubameyang last summer. Oh, why would you sell him? Why would you sell him? Well, why wouldn't I sell him? He's not getting any younger. We're not going to get any money for him if we sign him to a new contract. Sell him. Yeah, but no, nobody wants to listen. And then he has a year like he's had. Can't even be asked to play anymore. What do I know? I'm toxic. Big up the mighty Saw. Yeah, my loan's not going too well. We just lost to your lot. I watched the game as well. I swerved going to the pool, and I sat in the apartment and watched the game. We know you went, Paul, mate. Cheers. Thanks for your input. but yeah, I can tell you now that the Zone Spanish commentary is better than Sky Sports commentary. But you must be buzzing, mate. Not that it's going to count for anything because you still won't win anything, but at least you've had a good day, man. Thanks for your donation, buddy. Appreciate it. Come on, always love. I'm only playing. Do some videos outside. I did yesterday, mate. I did one outside yesterday. Big up to the Crypto Bible. Go and subscribe to that channel right now. Yeah, go and subscribe to that channel. Tanner's doing bits over there. Who can pull off the job, do you think? Conte. People are laughing and say, oh, he's defensive, he's this, he's that, he's fucking... And listen, he's defensive in the right way. He doesn't snuff his attack. Yeah, go and watch Inter Milan last season. Go and watch all of their games on playback. Yeah, he'll play a three at the back, wing backs, pressing high, bosh. Yeah, he had Lukaku and Martinez popping. Sanchez was flying. Yeah, go and look at Chelsea when we beat him at the Emirates 3-0 and then go and watch what they did. They broke a record for the most league wins in a single season. Obviously, Pep owns that record now at Man City, but he broke the record and he got battered 3-0 to us at the Emirates. So, listen, at the end of the day, people can bang on about Conte this and Conte that. The funniest thing for me is that it's gone from everyone crying about Arteta out. And this is funny, right? I posted a tweet on the day of the game and I retweeted it a minute ago, right? This is how I can, this fan base, I can read them like a book. It's so easy to read this fan base. It's mad. Yeah, because they're so obvious in what they're going to do. Yeah. If I can see what they're going to do and I can see what the club are going to do, why don't people start actually following suit and seeing what I'm seeing? Like, it makes no sense. Like, I put a tweet out 2 days ago. There we go. If we don't win tonight, bet any money Kroenke out will be trending. It's so predictable. It's been trending pretty much since the game finished. And we're now on Sunday evening. And this is the thing. What is it going to change by going and standing outside the ground with a couple of hundred people all making out their top reds? Oh, look at me. I'm at the protests. I'm doing my bit. Most of them have their Arsenal shirts on anyway. Most of them have a ticket for the game. Most of them have a season ticket. What good is it going to do by sitting on the internet, tweeting it? It's going to get you loads of retweets. Well done. Do you get paid for them? Is he going to leave? No. Because you know what? He's probably sitting there pissing himself laughing that it's just easy to manipulate. And it's no coincidence that this club has people's pants down when this fan base is so, like, it's just mediocre. Like, it's mediocre. It's mad. Oh, Chelsea fans, man. Mate, this is the thing, yeah? If we did a protest on the weekend's game, they would literally do a guard of honour for the Chelsea team bus because they're champions of Europe. That is how sad this club is and how sad our fans are. It's all about, oh, yeah, I'll go and do my bit and I'll tweet it out because I live abroad so I can't go to the game. Mate, listen, save your tweet. Nobody gives a shit. Yeah, because if you really wanted to get on this owner's case, why did the hashtag stop trending? Because Man United got changed. They called off the biggest game in this country against Liverpool. They stormed the football pitch and got the game abandoned. Yeah, all of a sudden, bang, Sancho, bang, Varane. Yeah, and now they've gone and won 5-1 yesterday. So Man United fans, they kept on it. They were actively going on Trustpilot and stuff like that, down in the ratings of the companies that were sponsoring Man United to the point where one of the companies pulled out of a £200 million deal. Yeah, all of a sudden, their owners gone, fuck me, I better start investing here. Bosh, Sancho, job done. Yeah, Varane, job done. Instead, our lot are sitting there going, oh, let's believe Chris Wheatley at football.london because he knows what he's doing. He's told us that we're going to have the biggest squad overhaul in the club's history. And like lemmings, everyone went running. Yeah, oh, the biggest squad overhaul. Let me judge at the end of the window. Why are you going to judge when the window's shut and you can't do anything about it? Why don't you judge at the start of the window? Oh, but it's the Euros, Lee. You can't do anything at the Euros. Really? Did Ben White get a kick? Like, did he get a kick at the Euros? Of course he thinks he's the 5th choice England centre-back. So why couldn't we have got that deal done before he went to Ibiza and Spain and wherever else he went? Yeah? Was Joe Willock at the Euros? No. So why is it taking 10 weeks to get rid of him then? Do you know what I'm saying? Was Nuno Tavares and Sambi Lokonga at the Euros? No. So why did it take so long to sign him then? It's all a load of crap. And this is the thing. I've said it time and time again. These fans deserve everything they are getting right now. Everything that's coming to them this season, they deserve every single bit of it because they literally sit there and lap this crap up. And then as soon as shit hits the fan, oh, let's tweet Kroenke out. You absolute mugs. If you think that guy is sitting there listening to you and taking you lot serious, you're in cloud cuckoo land, mate. Yeah, you're sitting there thinking, well, that's another load of shirts sold with Saka 7 and Smith Rowe 10. Well done. Yep. Lovely jubbly. Oh, they've all renewed their season tickets as well. Yep. The pints have gone up £1. Yeah, you'll all be buying them on Sunday. You'll all be in Diamond Club and club level and executive boxes. Yeah, but you think tweeting Cronky out is going to do something. Too little too late, mate. This should have been going on when I was protesting 7 years ago with Kenny and everyone else. But nobody bothered. There was 400 people there. Yeah, 7 years ago. But now, because it's fashionable and super fans tell you to do it, and the toxic, positive, copy and paste generic accounts tell you, oh, let's get him out. He's a disgrace to the club. He's a cancerous man. Get him out. Yeah. What? All of a sudden you want to tweet Cronky out. What do you think that tweet's going to do? Apart from make you look like an absolute clown. Right, seriously. Absolutely disgraceful. And the funniest thing is, most of these people that I've seen, right, that sit there have brought every kit. Like, before anyone starts to be funny about it, I brought the yellow kit. Yeah, I ain't bought the red and I ain't bought the blue. I don't like them. I'd normally buy the red regardless, whether I like it or not. But you know what? I'm going to spend my money on enjoying in my time here and enjoying what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm not going to get stressed over this football club this season. I'm going to sit there pissing myself laughing, watching all of these clowns that have abused me for 2 years backtrack and now become Arteta out and say the same things I was telling them 2 years ago. But it's all right, though, because they'll be tweeting Cronky out tonight, having done 400 quid in the club shop. Well done. Oh, I'm so glad I'm back at my second home. How many times have we seen that on social media? Oh, we're going to see it all weekend. Oh, I'm back at my second home. Look at me taking a selfie in the ground. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, it's good to be back after. And they'll list the days. Yeah, they'll list the days. Yeah. Oh, it's so good to be back. Oh, why did you renew your season ticket if you don't like the owner? Because you're just giving him £1,000. I don't like you, mate, but have £1,000. Oh, but Lee, it's so hard to do away with your ticket when you've been going for years. Yeah, but if you don't like him that much, you've done your bit by sacking it off, haven't you? Oh, yeah, but my love for Arsenal outweighs my hate for the owner. Well, you're a hypocrite then, aren't you? Why don't you just zip it about the owner and just go and shut up and watch the game? Like, these people make me laugh. Like, absolutely hilarious. Thank God that you are vlogging. Gives us an escape. Yes, come on, from the demonic world that is Arsenal. We are finishing 12th. It wouldn't surprise me one bit if we finish in 12th, mate. And thank you very much, Cole. Appreciate that. You're always mad supportive, brother. Appreciate it. And the vlog will be dropping tonight. There's 1,400 watching. Make sure you slap the likes up on this. And make sure you subscribe. Very close to 61K on this channel. And make sure you subscribe to the More channel. Link is pinned to the comments. I do like comments like this as well. Big up to Mo Ahmed. This angry geezer hates Arsenal. You obviously haven't watched my vlogs, mate. I'm far from angry. I'm enjoying my life. And I'm going to enjoy sticking it all over these absolute begs all season. It's going to be hilarious. Yep, big up Bertrand. I see that interview. I didn't watch it. I see the title. It pops up. I just swipe past it. I'm just glad I'm back at the games. That was after we lost to Tottenham. The other was it Tottenham? I think it was, wasn't it? Or no, it was the Chelsea game. It was Chelsea. Yeah, it's mad. And this is the thing. If people want to go against the owner, cool. I ain't got an issue with that. Yeah, that's no drama. But at the same time, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think he's just going to wake up one day and go, oh my God, 300 people turned up to say Cronky out. Oh, let me phone Daniel Eck and sell the club. What do you actually think is going to happen? Do you seriously think you're getting rid of him? Let me tell you this, right? Oyston, that was at Blackpool, finally sold the club. The only reason he sold that club is because he went through the high courts. They took him to the high courts in the end for tax dodging and siphoning money out of that football club. Otherwise, he'd still own Blackpool. They weren't even turning up to games. They'd all turn up outside the ground without a ticket because they'd refused to buy them and not go in the ground. The ground would just be full of fans from the opposite team. But they'd all be outside protesting for years. When they were going in, they were throwing tennis balls on the pitch to get the game abandoned. Did he sell? And this is just some regular guy that's got a tiny little amount of money compared to this billionaire that owns Arsenal. If you think, and this is a guy that lives in Blackpool, yeah, so they've got access to him. They know where he lived and everything. It was crazy. He still didn't sell it. The guy was literally the most hated man in Blackpool. Still didn't sell the club until it got to the point where he was going to get screwed royally in the high courts. So in the end, he sold it for 10 million quid. If you seem to think that a couple of hundred people turning up at the Emirates shouting, "We want Conchiazzi, we want Conchiazzi, get out of our club." If you think that that's going to get this guy out of the club, you lot are on crack. Like, literally, you lot are mad. Yeah, that is not how you get somebody out of a football club. That guy at Newcastle, they lost again today, but he owns Sports Direct. He's worth about £2.5 billion. Yeah, Mike Ashley. He sits there, bare chest, in the director's seats, with a pint, smiling while they're all singing about him. They're in a different world, mate. These people are billionaires. They're some of the richest and powerful people on the planet. If you think a couple of hundred people making a little palaver outside the ground when they're then going to walk in and put their ticket in is going to affect this geezer, you lot have got some weird outlook on it. Trust me. If our next manager looked like Freddie Cougar but won the league and the Champions League, these same fans would want him out because he would be ugly. This is exactly what they did with Emery, by the way. He's a terrorist. That's what they kept saying. He's anti-football. Yeah, well, I'll tell you something. I actually enjoyed that season in a bit until the Palace game. Yeah, I actually enjoyed watching Unai Emery's team because at least we had a go. We might not have been great. Yeah, at least we had a go. Aubameyang and Lacazette had 71 goal contributions that season. They ain't going to score 71 goals in the next 5 between them. It's ridiculous. It's actually mad. It's actually mad. And thank you for that, mate. Appreciate it. Some of these comments are funny, man. Yeah, some of these comments are hilarious. Oh, you're so angry. I'm actually not angry, mate. I'm actually sitting here chilling with a beer, and I'm going to edit my vlog, which is an ultra-chilled vlog. I went to El Chorro Lakes in Spain. It is stunning. So, yes, check that out. And I had the best view I could possibly have for my lunch on Saturday afternoon. A stress-free weekend. And then I watched a good game of football today. A couple of good games, actually. I watched the Tottenham game against Man City. And I watched the Newcastle West Ham game. So I didn't make it to the pool today, but never mind. But yeah, you're killing me. Right, I'm just saying it as it is. Listen, people are so reactionary. Like we lose to Brentford and all of a sudden, oh, let's get the owner out. You absolute mongs. Like, seriously, you have literally wasted 10 weeks. 10 weeks. Where was the protest against Chelsea the other week? Why weren't there thousands of people standing? Oh, of course, because they were all just too happy to be back at their second home, which ain't their second home. It's their workplace is the second home. Oh, I'm back at my second home, you drips. Like, seriously, it's actually funny. Big up Algerian Gooners, my guy, man. Always appreciate that Mahrez 7 Algeria shirt you sent me, man. I'm going to wear it on the Arsenal Man City watch along just to trigger everyone. Thank you very much. It's mad. Exactly. There you go. But this is the problem you have, David, yeah, is people will sit there and go, oh, but I can't give up my season ticket. I've had it 20 years. Well, if you cared as much as you claim you do on social media, who cares, mate? Give your ticket back. Oh, but somebody else will buy it. Yeah, but you've done your bit, though, haven't you? So who cares what anyone else is doing? You've done your bit because you're so vocal about this owner that you can't stand him. So why don't you stop spending money with him then? Like, why don't you stop buying tickets and merch and stuff like that? If you care as much as you claim you care, stop giving him money every year. Oh, no, I can't. Somebody else will do it. That's not your issue, mate. You've done your bit. But they won't because they ain't interested, mate. They're not serious. And because they're not serious, this owner ain't serious. And that's why when they want to try and organise a protest, which will happen, and there'll be a few hundred people there, and they'll make a load of noise, yeah, and it'll go all over the internet, and everyone will be tweeting it, and it'll trend for the whole game, and all of this and that. We'll probably end up winning, and it'll all be forgotten again. Yeah, it's just a vicious circle of crap. And this is what this fan base have been doing since we've moved to this stadium. Big up, Jez. Arteta's going for another record. First 3 games of the season as losses. Nice. That would be the first time since 1913. First season at Highbury. Jesus Christ. Oh, mate, this is just insane. It's funny. You just got to laugh. Like, it's not funny, but it is funny at the same time because people will still be backing this manager, which is kind of mad. Big up to Grant as well. Remember, Rangers fans broke into Ibrox to get the old ball out, and Celtic banners had shot the bald banners. Shoot the ball banners, sorry. Old firm fans don't mess about. That's very true, man. They don't. They're mad. They're mad, bro. I can't lie. I'd love to go to an Old Firm game, but everyone tells me don't. Like, every person I know from Glasgow says, do not go to that game. But I'd love to go there one day, man. Definitely. But yes, we had the third. Thank you for that, Grant. We had the 3rd best defense in the league. Yeah. We lost 17 games in all competitions. How's he fixed the defense? I don't get it. That's all we were getting told. Oh, but he's fixed the defence. Look at the league since Christmas. Where are them merchants now? Yeah. Look at the league since Christmas, merchants. Reveal yourselves. Where are you? It's like, where's Delia? Should we get Delia on the screen? Where is she? There she is. Where's all the... We're second since Christmas. Where are you? Let's be having you. Where's the... Oh, but we've fixed the defence, merchants. Where are you? Let's be having you as well. Like, it's embarrassing. Yeah. And people wonder, like, literally, nobody takes this football club serious. Nobody takes us serious. We've had, like, I think, what's his name from N-Dubs? Dappy. Yeah. He was tweeting about, oh, yeah, Arsenal are clapped or something like that. I was just like, Jesus Christ. Like, I don't even know what team he supports. I ain't interested. But even he's taking the mick. And it's like, everyone is taking the piss out of this football club. But our fans allow this by constantly sitting there doing the club's propaganda for them, by listening to the likes of James Benge, Charles Watts, Chris Wheatley, his little girlfriend, Ornstein. They don't give a shit about Arsenal, them people. They don't care. They're just doing the club's dirty work because they know the majority of people online are fucking sheep. Yeah. And they'll go, oh my God, Martinelli's not been playing for 3 months because he's being converted into a striker. Hello. Most of his goals for this football club were under Unai Emery as a fucking striker. He is a striker. So why are we converting a striker to a striker? Why don't you actually wake up and sit there and go, actually, he is a striker. But because they then put out a little video footage of him slapping a couple in training, and then they post Martinelli slapping one in training as well on Arsenal socials rather than Football London socials, all of a sudden everyone goes, oh my God, look at him, he's going to be relentless. He is a striker, mate. He was rubbish at the game the other night. The reason he was rubbish is because he didn't keep hugging that left wing. He kept floating into the penalty box and trying to go centrally, which is why eventually he got hooked. And he probably deserved to get hooked, because if you're being told stay left wing, you should stay left wing. But at the same time, he is not a left winger. He is a striker. Go and look at the goals Martinelli has scored. I think he's scored 13 goals for Arsenal, 14 goals. 9 of them are... No, sorry, he scored 12 goals for Arsenal. Yeah. In 30-odd games. Yeah. 7 of them are as a striker. Out of, I think, 11 starts or 11 games as a striker, he has scored 7 goals. 9 of them, I think, were under Unai Emery. Yeah, 9 of them games. Yeah, and this is what I'm saying. He's now played 33 times or 25 times or something stupid as a left winger and scored 5 goals. Why are you playing him left wing? He bags for fun as a striker because he is a striker. Yeah, but like I said, these journalists, they don't give a shit about Arsenal. They care about that little fucking tag that goes around their neck that says press pass. That's all they care about. And then they feed out their generic bullshit stories to the masses because they know that all of these dedicated kids that will sit all over the globe in the UK, India, America, Singapore, Australia, Spain maybe, I don't know, will sit there and they'll copy and paste and then they'll put in brackets, Chris Wheatley. Why don't you just fucking retweet him, mate? Yeah? In fact, why don't you just block these people? Because these people are a scourge on this football club because they are doing the club's PR and they know that the majority of people will lap it up. And that is exactly what is happening. People are lapping this up for fun. Now what's happened is we've started the season. We've lost to Brentford. Aubameyang and Lacazette, we don't know what's going on with them, but it appears like they may have down tools. But it's all hearsay. We don't actually know. And then, and now, oh, Arteta out's trending. Oh, let's do a protest. Really? 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 We're about to sign Odegaard, which I told everyone at the end of the season would be what we're doing. I'm actually shocked we didn't sign Tammy Abraham. But listen, why would he want to play for this manager? He's gone to a manager who's won everything. Who would you rather play for? I'd rather play for Gunnosaurus. But there we go. Big up Victor Liang. Big up my guy. Hope you're well, buddy. Petit was not happy. Big up Manu Petit. Spitting facts because he's not on the payroll. Seeing Arsenal standards low. Arteta is a joke. Get the fraud out. Yes. Get him out. But this is the thing, right? All you get from these fans is, oh, yeah, but you have to go for the main source. Yeah, let's go for the heart of it. That's Stan Kroenke. He's at the top of this. He is the main boss. He employs all of these people. Stan Kroenke is not picking the players, the tactics, the fucking substitutes, the halftime dressing room team talk, yeah, the training methods, which now the stories are slowly coming out that he's doing double intense training sessions and he keeps interrupting halfway through them. Yeah, every drill, and it's mad confusing. Or I could have told you that on the first training session video that Arsenal dropped. Like, come on. In fact, I was telling people this. I said it's confusing the players. They don't know what they're doing. It's overcomplicating it. And this is the thing. People will sit there and make every excuse in the book to keep that manager. But now, all of a sudden, the pendulum swung the opposite way. And now the majority online this weekend are saying Arteta out. If we go and beat Chelsea, they'll all be sucking him off again. And that is why I don't want no part of these fucking Ponzi protests. These protests are nothing more than just a social media thing. Oh, look at me. I'm a top red. I'm a top gooner because I tweet Kroenke out. No, you're an absolute fucking idiot, mate, because you've been tweeting trust the process for 2 years, which is the process run by Kroenke. And you've probably got your online membership that you pay for. You've probably got an online a season ticket from the country you're in. So when you do fly here, you can get a ticket. You probably buy all the merch. You probably get all the names and numbers on the back. And the club get every penny of the name and number, by the way. So if you're getting a Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang or Aubameyang 14, that's going to cost, what, 20, 30 quid, whatever. The club get every single penny of that name and number. So all of these Kroenke outers that have been tweeting, oh, I had to get Smith Rowe number 7, or I had to get, Smith Rowe number 10, I had to get Saka number 7. You've just given that club 20 odd quid. Then they get 5% of the 65 for the shirt. There's another 325. You're just giving them about 25, 30 quid, mate. Yeah, and you want to tell me you're Kroenke out? You're chatting shit. Stop it. Stop it. It's all for traction online. Why don't you just say what you think? Why don't you just sit there and say, do you know what? I hate the owner. Can't stand him. But at the end of the day, he ain't going to leave. So I'm just going to go and enjoy my football club. Yeah, I don't give a shit who the owner is and blah, blah, blah. Why don't you just say that instead of trying to jump on a wave and constantly tweet Kroenke out, so you look like a proper gooner. You're a fucking knob. All of these people are knobs. Yeah, at the end of the day, I've said it multiple times. I've been to protests about this owner. I've been on the Time for Change against Norwich. I've been on Wenger out protests. The only way Wenger went was when that stadium was empty. Literally, I was at the Man City game 3 days after we got piped in the cup final by City. It was on a Thursday night. It was snowing. It was freezing cold. There was 20,000 people in that ground. When David Silva put them 2-0 up in the first half after 20 minutes, 10,000 fucked off. There was literally 10,000 people stood there in a 60,000 stadium. Yeah. All of a sudden, a couple of weeks later, Wenger's announced he's leaving. Coincidence? I think not. So how about stop going then, if you care that much? What do I know? I'm toxic. I may well be toxic, but I've called everything right about this football club for fucking years. As a Norwich fan, I'm surprised how Arsenal have declined. There we go. Nobody takes us serious. Arsenal fans are still living in the invincible time. Fact. Well said, mate. Big up to you, Mustafa. The example of Blackpool with their owners is what Arsenal fans need to do. Yes. And this is the thing, right? To get a billionaire to sell his football club, and it is his football club, regardless of whether I like it or anyone else likes it, it's his football club, right? To get him to sell it, you need a buyer. Daniel Weck ain't got the money, so we can put that to bed. If he had the money, we'd be knowing that there's been active bids. Have we heard that he's actually bid and it's been verified properly? No. That's all PR to boost his Spotify. Come on, seriously. But then what you'll get is all of these journalists hyping it up again. Oh, and Stan Kroenke's going to invest. And Josh Kroenke wants to come and talk to the fans for him. And he wants to speak more. Well, where the fuck is he then? Yeah? If he watches this, which he won't, I'll speak to you, mate. Just DM me on Insta, LeeGunner82. DM me on Insta. I'll speak to you. And I'll tell you exactly about the club. Because all these little fucking cockroaches don't want to sit on their fucking shit Twitter accounts tweeting Kroenke out and this and that. Yeah? None of them know fuck all about this football club before Wenger. Most of them grew up in the Wenger era. Most of them have grown up in the last 10 years of the Wenger era, which is exactly why they are fucking losers. Yeah, exactly why they are losers. Imagine growing up in the last decade of Wenger, but you supported Arsenal because they went invincible 2 years before you were born, or 2 years before you knew what football was when you were 6 or 7 or whatever. Oh, Arsenal are good. Oh, they got Champions League final. Yes, they went invincible 2 years earlier. Oh my God, I want to support Arsenal. Arsene Wenger, Thierry Henry, yeah, oh yeah, fucking hell, oh my God, this is mad. Cesc, oh my God, amazing. This is fucking brilliant. And then all you get is, yeah, we can't compete. Why'd you look at me? Because it's your fucking press conference. Yeah. And this is where it all stems from. When that geezer came out and told the world, fourth is a trophy, and he puts it above the FA Cup, he killed this football club. Because now everyone who's grown up from the age of 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all the way through that last decade of his reign at this football club, has now got that weak mindset. Oh, well, we can't compete with Chelsea. We've spent more than Chelsea in the last 6 years. Look at their squad. Oh, but they've just done 100 million, Lee. No, they ain't. They've sold about 100 million quid's worth of fucking players. When Tammy Abraham deal goes through, I think they've actually got more money in than they've spent. Yeah. They had a transfer ban the other year and still got rid of Hazard and Morata for 150 million. Yeah. Every year they sell kids off out of their youth setup for millions. Yeah. This year they've done it with Tomori, 30 million. Yeah. They got rid of, this is mad. They got rid of Victor Moses this summer, for 5.8 million euros. He's been at the club, signed for 13 years. No, I'm lying. 9 years, signed for 13 million. 9 years later, they nearly got half of that money back. What were we doing? Letting Lacazette do what he wants in the last year of his contract. El Neni, last year of his contract, not signed another one. Got offered one a couple of months ago. I called into Chris Wheatley. I tweeted him the other day and said, any update on that, mate? No reply. Because it was all hype. And the hype came off of the back of fucking Old Trafford. Yeah, and a couple of other good games where El Neni pinged a screamer. All of a sudden, El Neni's offered a new deal according to Chris Wheatley. Yeah, what's happened to that then, mate? Yeah, it's all bollocks. And the quicker people wake up, the quicker people will see, yeah, that this club is being fucking run by these journalists peddling their agenda and their narrative. Yeah, and then they filter it down the chain, and then all of these fans just go, oh my God, oh, that's amazing. Oh, they're really trying. Oh, what can we do? We can't compete for Grealish. Well, didn't we smash a fucking stadium down for this then? Did we smash a stadium down to have Runnison as our backup goalkeeper? Granit Xhaka stinking it out again. Oh, but he had a good game for France. Shut up, man. Like, he had a good game against France. Who gives a shit? I ain't Swiss, mate. Big up to Mr. Pads as well. It's gone off the screen, buddy. But I can still see it at the top. I can't pin it. We've got 0 wins since trailing at half-time under Clown Teta. Is that true? We've not got a single win if we're losing at half-time. That's insane. Thank you. That's a very generous donation as well, mate. Appreciate that. Thank you. Big up to Andrew Cunningham as well. Hi, Lee. Liverpool fan. Love your content on both channels. Keep it up. Brentford, though. I love how you say it as it is and don't give a fuck. Bro, I've got friends. I don't need friends on the internet that I don't know. Yeah? If people like what I say, cool. Fantastic. If you don't like it, I ain't going to lose any sleep over it. The fact is, when people want to sit there and come with their shit and start banging on about you're negative, you're this, you're that, and then all of a sudden, 18 months later or 8 months later or a year later, they're now being the same. I don't want your fucking apology, mate. I'm just going to rub it in your face. And like I said, when we get this manager sacked, that stream is going to be probably the most viewed video on this fucking channel, because I am going to ruin everyone on that stream. Yeah. And then when we get a new manager, number one, the club can't peddle the process, because I've seen through your process bullshit and your PR buzzwords. Yeah. And I've highlighted it to over 1 million people every month on there about PR. Yeah, more and more people are waking up to how they manipulate people with their phrases and their words. Non-negotiable. He's brought that one back again this week. Has everyone noticed that? That was it's non-negotiable right at the beginning. Then we didn't hear from him about non-negotiable for nearly a year and a half. And now all of a sudden he's under pressure. Oh, it's non-negotiable. It's non-negotiable. Well, it's non-negotiable. Yeah, it's non-negotiable. What does that actually fucking mean? Yeah. Go on loan yourself, mate. Seriously, go on loan to Bolton or somewhere. The guy's a clown. Big up to you, man. You must be loving life as a Liverpool fan. Big up. Edu's son in. No, he can jog on as well. Oh, I don't see my dad when we're on holiday because he's always on the phone. Who cares, mate? You're sat on a fucking yacht off Arsenal's money. Like, Jesus Christ. Will Arsenal ever win the Premier League again? Not in my lifetime, mate. This fan base is clapped. And like I said, they're trying to set up a protest for anyone who's joined late for the Chelsea game. It will turn into a guard of honour for the Chelsea team bus if this manager has his way. Oh, clap for the European champions, because we're all clapped. It's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. You had to take your time. Big up Troops, man. Like, Troops is fully on Arteta, bro. I see a clip of him earlier. He was going mad. But it's just crazy. It's mad. It's actually mad. Like, and the thing is, like I said, I don't mind people changing their mind and their opinions on it, yeah? But don't actively sit there coming for me from early when I told everyone this was going to happen. 3 weeks before he got the job. The video's on this channel. Just type in Lee Gunner, Arteta out. It's the first one that pops up. 3 weeks before he got the job. Yeah, I told everyone exactly step by step what was going to happen with this guy. But then he won an FA Cup. And then everyone got giddy because he won the fucking glorified soccer aid. Oh, but he's won 2 trophies. He's won 2 trophies. Mate, big clubs sack managers after winning big trophies. I remember Vicente Del Bosque at Real Madrid winning the Champions League a couple of days after he won the league, and they sacked him because it weren't acceptable and they wanted to go in another way. Yeah. Have they gone down? No. Chelsea sacked manager after manager after manager. In fact, the three most successful clubs in world football in the last 15 years, 16 years, are Chelsea, Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. And they've had 47 managers between them. Yeah. In the last 16 years. That's nearly one a year each. Because their process is a club process, not a fucking individual's career process. These are paid employees of our football club. Yeah. So why am I not going to hold them accountable? What, I don't owe these people nothing. If they owe us, they owe us. It's our football club. Yeah, I'm fucking sick and tired of it. If I've missed any super chats, I apologize. I'm fucking sweating, man. Literally. These lights are fucking killing me. But yeah, it's our football club, man. I just watched the first half of Marseille. Salah and Guendouzi looking quality. Why would Arteta get rid of them? Because he can't control them. Because they're good footballers, mate. And they'll come out and kick off. And apparently somebody dropped down in that game, didn't he? I can't remember who it was. I'll see somebody tweet it. Somebody just collapsed. But I think he got back up and he was all right. But big up to you, my guy. And listen, they upgraded because that team were in Europe this season. So well done to Guendouzi and Saliba, man. If they do stumble across this stream, get out the circus, mate. Or actually just stay on loan because he will be sacked at some point. Just hold out, lads. Hold out because a proper manager will call you back off your loan. So there we go. Big up, Luke. Thank you, man. Saliba ball in, Guendouzi assist. There you go. There you go. There you go. It's mad. It's mad. Big up to everyone watching, man. Nearly 1,900 people watching. That's mad. Make sure you are slapping the likes through the roof. And make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Let's buy a violin for Edu's son. Mate, I find it hilarious. Oh, I never see my dad when we're on holiday. Mate, nobody cares. We didn't ask. Like, genuinely, I don't care. Cool, didn't ask. Exactly. Do you know what I mean? Big up to Joshy Crawford for your donation. I hate comparing us to Spurs, but what I saw them do today versus City was passion and battled for everything. We showed none of that on Friday. Mate, they beat City on a regular. I can't lie. And the way they played today without Harry Kane and Son up front, they showed more fluidity, more movement, more creativity, more defensive know-how. Tanganga was fucking insane today. And that manager's been there a couple of months, if that. Our manager looked clueless on the touchline the other day with the assistant with his earplugs in. What was he wearing them for? Like, why did he have earbuds in? Like, maybe he didn't want to hear Arteta anymore. I don't know. Big up to you, Joshy, man. Big up the Rats. What do you think of Daniel Ek? Chancer. That's all he is. He's a chancer, Elliot. The guy's a chancer. He's jumping on a wave like most of our fans do. Most of our fans jump on it. Yeah, just to get traction. I've said that. Oh, it all goes wrong. Let's blame the owner. Yeah, I had some idiot on Instagram a minute ago like somebody tagged me in a post, tagged me, Turkish troops, and somebody else, and said, "I'll promote this everywhere." And it was about the protest. I said, "I don't want no part of that, mate." Yeah, and somebody replied and said, "Yeah, but it's a disgrace. It works every time we've protested. He invests." I said, "We've done more money in 6 years than Chelsea, mate." Yeah, but people don't care about that because the narrative from the biggest accounts on Twitter and Facebook and Insta and YouTube isn't about that. It's about, let's go and protest against the owner. When you actually sit down and cut it down and break it down, only two teams have spent more money than us in the last 5-6 years. Man City and Man United. Man United haven't won fuck all, but forget them for now. They've still gone and invested. Man City have won pretty much everything. We moved to this stadium to compete with the best in the world. We can't even compete with Brentford. Yeah. So if people want to bang on about the owner, cool, bang on about the owner. Have a look at what's going on as well on the pitch. Yeah. Have a look at what money we've spent. 50 million on Lacazette. 50 million. And he's about to walk out for free at the end of this season. Aaron Ramsey walked out for nothing. Alexis Sanchez pretty much went for nothing because we swapped him for Mkhitaryan. Ozil went for nothing. In fact, we paid him to fuck off. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? What is going on here? Nobody in world football who's half serious about winning stuff will ever come to join us under this manager, this technical director, and that fucking sofa salesman called Vinay. Yeah. Forget the owner for a minute. We have spent more money than Chelsea in the last 5 years, 6 years, more money than Chelsea. So when people want to cry about the owner, they can cry all they like. We've spent more than Chelsea. Look at Chelsea's team. Why is that? Because they've got somebody who's not a fucking CEO that chats shit. They've got somebody who's a proper closer. Big up to that Marina woman, yeah? She's a proper sick bird in her field, mate. She is the best in the world at doing her job. Yeah, that job. Yeah, there's hundreds of clubs, thousands of clubs. Yeah, she's easily the best on the planet. We need to find the next best on the planet. Instead, we've got Edu, who got the job on a technicality of being a fucking bench player for an invincible team. Oh, but he's done Edu because he released Thomas Partey from his clause. Come on, turn it in. Listen, I'm going to wrap this up because I'm sweating fucking my nuts off sat here, and I do need to edit a vlog. Marina is your queen. Yeah, bruv, she can be my queen as well. She can be the club queen. But yeah, listen, and thank you to my guy as well, Charlie Henton, for the membership, mate. Appreciate that, buddy. Listen, keep smacking the likes up. 500 likes. There's nearly 2,000 people watching this. Make sure the comment that's pinned to the top of this chat, it's my vlog channel where I'm less stressed, and I am dropping a vlog in the next couple of hours. I'm going to edit that in a bit. So yeah, man, it's going to be dropping. So go and check that out. Kroenke is a scam. Listen, you think what you like about Stan Kroenke. Like I said, go and do all the research you want, mate. We've spent more money in the last 5-6 years than Chelsea. So yeah, maybe he is a problem. And he is a problem. I don't want him here. Yeah, but I'm not going to sit there crying into my fucking beans on toast in my mum's basement going, oh my God, let me get Kroenke out. Let me tweet it, because that'll work, wouldn't it? Yeah, how about get with the manager out? Then start getting the Edus out and the Vinais out and start changing the club. Yeah, instead of trying to go for somebody who's not going to sell the football club. It's a lot easier to sack a football manager, yeah, and sack a technical director than it is to find a multi-billionaire to buy a multi-billionaire's football club. There's only 3,500 billionaires on the planet. Yeah, where do you think we're finding this billionaire? Yeah, and then what makes you think that that billionaire is not going to think it's a big dick swinging competition? And oh, I've got more money than you, so why would I sell my club to somebody with half my value in the fucking assets? The mentality of these people is mad. But there we go. Anyway, it's mad. The Premier League is finished. So are Arsenal. That's a mad stat, mate. It is, but this is the thing. All of these beg accounts and superfan accounts, they don't want to tell you that we've spent more than Chelsea. They don't want to tell you that, because it's all about getting the most amount of traction on their accounts. Oh, let's talk about Kroenke out every single day on our Twitter account, because it gets loads of retweets and it'll build my account up. So then when I drop a YouTube channel in 6 years' time, I should get loads of traction. Don't work like that, mate. Yeah, there's plenty of people that have got 200,000 followers on that platform and can't even get 1,000 or 2,000 on this platform, because as soon as people see your face on camera and realize you're 14 in your mum's basement, they don't take you serious anymore. So it's easier to hide on Instagram behind a profile picture of a footballer, or on Twitter of a profile picture of a footballer, than it is to actually put your face on camera and speak from the heart and say what your opinion is, not what you think the masses are going to like. I don't give a shit what the masses like. In fact, whatever these masses of Arsenal fans like, and whatever the main flow is, I always go the opposite way, because this lot will fucking call him Mustafi and Koscielny Kostafi. You fucking embarrassing cunts. Yeah, sick of it. And I'm getting angry, so I'm going to go and chill out and edit my vlog. And don't worry, we've still got a couple of years of the process. Back your manager. Took Klopp 4 years. This isn't Football Manager. Yeah, we can't compete with the biggest teams. Emery left us in a mess. He's fixed the defence. Rome wasn't built in a day, but we're second since Christmas. Smith Rowe. Oh my God, what a revelation. Like we didn't fucking know under Emery. Like, seriously, all of these excuses have been said, by the way. Yeah. Oh, but VAR. Oh, but the refs are against us. These are all things that these Arteta sexuals that are now not Arteta sexuals and will be when we beat Chelsea or Man City. If we do beat Man City or Chelsea, they'll be back to being Arteta in again. One geezer who's got a YouTube channel and he's got 90-odd thousand on Insta. He can't even get 1,000 on this platform. He's got 30,000 on Twitter. So he's got 120,000 followers. Can't even get 1,000 subs on this platform. Where are your followers, mate? Why aren't they coming to follow you and support you? Yeah, that geezer tweeted out at the back end of last season, I think it was the Villarreal game when we lost, Arteta out. The next morning he woke up, I think he deleted the tweet and said, I was very reactionary last night. I was just very angry. I thought about it and it's not Arteta's fault. But that's because he got mad backlash off of it. Yeah, and this is what I say. These accounts with the biggest following they must just have bot accounts following, because when they actually put their face on camera, they don't get anyone come over from their platforms. If I set up another channel, I've got 5,000 followers on it. I could set up a Twitter account now and ask all of you guys to follow it and plug it every day. Eventually, I'd get up to 20,000 followers on it. These people can't do that on here. Yeah, it's hilarious. There's a Chelsea guy with 250,000 followers on Twitter. I don't think he's uploaded a video on here for months. He has 5,000 followers on it. Not easy, is it, mate? Yeah. So when people want to sit here and chat shit about me, yeah, you're getting paid fuck all to sit and chat shit about Arteta on Twitter. Yeah. I've just sat here for 50 minutes talking about the club and I'm getting paid for it. Who's fucking winning, mate? Yeah, seriously. Big up to Andrew Cunningham. I'm sweating, so I'm going after this. Yeah, is yours gold? That's another one. Brentford beat you on Friday night. I wasn't even surprised. That's how bad you've become. Whenever you lose, I don't act surprised anymore. I get more surprised when you win. That's how bad it is, mate. That's exactly how my feeling is. It's exactly how my feeling is. When we conceded the other day, I laughed. When we conceded again, I laughed. Yeah. When we win, it's actually a shock. We move to compete with Europe's elite. Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much to everyone who's watched. Smash the likes up, people. Thank you to everyone who's put a super chat in. Mad love always. If you can't and haven't, no drama, no problema. Stick a like on the video and subscribe to the More channel. The vlog is coming out in the next couple of hours. And yeah. Can you hear her? She's mocking me. I'm out of here. Laters, peeps. Do you want to come and say it? No? I'm out of here. I'll tet her out.